from Fairmont, West Virginia.
I am super excited.
Excited to be here.
It's my first time in New Orleans and being a history teacher. I'm excited to see the character, the ironworks, the French history. It's something I just really want to see in person.
Today, I want to encourage each of you to discover that inner voice. Because that voice inside you is actually the one thing you will need if we're going to truly create institutional change in education.
I think it's great that they are celebrating teachers because I don't think that happens enough. You know, we have a very hard job, and I think it's great that somebody is appreciating us.
For me to have a time off and to really be celebrated as a professional, it just does wonders.
There are people from all over the country. I mean, just in the elevators, you're meeting people, hey, I'm from Tennessee, I'm from here. And it's like, wow, this is gonna build this whole other type of network for teachers.
I got a feeling that I'm making a difference in kids' lives, that I'm making a difference in kids' lives, that I'm making a difference in kids' lives. Welcome to ECET2. Thank you very much.
Whatever expectations you have, prepare to have them blown out of the water.
I love it. It's great to be a teacher today.
This is awesome. I'm in a parade on Bourbon Street. What more could I ask for? If you like teachers, make some noise!
Today, being a teacher is amazing. Teachers never get to have this much fun.
Nowhere else have we ever gone do you get a parade. Such a celebration of all we do is kind of pretty cool.
The mood is very, very exciting. Everybody's amped to be here. I'm looking forward to everything that's going to happen.
Collaborate.
Collaboration.
Collaborate. Collaborating.
Collaborating.
Collaboration.
Collaboration.
Collaborate.
Collaboration.
Some of the struggles that I've experienced with collaborating is that oftentimes when we come together as teachers, we don't necessarily focus on areas that we need to improve on as a group.
What can we do collectively to take responsibility together to do this work?
We talk about collaboration, we talk about it, well, what's it really look like, you know, in our building, in our pod, in whatever, our district.
For this ECET2, we decided to up the game by having teachers involved in the planning of the event.
We are being live streamed.
By thinking critically and carefully about influence, we can still have a large impact on the performance of other adults.
If you can find an area of common ground, you know, one implication could be that that's where you start.
Use your energy from this weekend to say, hey, I've been looking at things and I really feel like this is an area where this is my level of expertise, or I can support you.
Who thinks that they are ready to go back to their school site and make itsy bitsy little baby bit by bit steps?
I don't want to forget this, is like if you're not on Twitter, please, please, please. Twitter is like, will be your best friend and networking with teacher leaders in your state.
You've got to bring that same mindset to working with your colleagues and managing up that you bring to your classroom when you're working with your kids. That's really what Cage Buster Mindset is about.
Wow, these are amazing workshops. Like I'm excited about this. I knew that collaboration would be involved. I knew that I would get a chance to talk to some amazing teachers from around the country.
We have a lot of sessions, but there are also sessions during lunch that you can ask questions of the presenters. So even if we don't have time to take all the sessions, they're available to you, and just to walk up to them and talk to them. They made themselves available for lunch, which was really nice.
Buttons, buttons, buttons. What if you're sitting beside someone and someone says something that you know everybody was thinking, but that person had the courage to say? There's a way for you to recognize them.
The button stands for like when you get a light bulb moment or when something clicks, like I got it.
I got this button in cage busting teacher session. A teacher was having a problem getting backup from administration, and she wanted to see some changes made and how a system just could not be changed or broken. And I offered a suggestion saying that slavery was a system that people thought would never be broken.
I earned this button by stalking teachers.
I got my button by singing I Got a Feeling.
Confidentially, great things happen in colleague circles.
watch you, when we think about the progress that's occurred over the last few years, when we see the work that's happening in your classrooms, when we witness your voice lifting up and you giving leadership to the change that our kids so desperately need, it makes us even more determined and committed.
West Virginia, Tennessee, Florida. We are going,
shopping.
shopping.
We're going shopping.
Yay!
There's greatness that lives in all of us, including me. It was rather ironic that it took an intoxicated fifth grade teacher to see this.
It took me 20 years and a cancer diagnosis to realize that I love my students, that the work that I do and the impact that these kids have had on me have made me the effective teacher that I am.
It's a flicker that starts a flame. What do you see, and what are you going to do about it?
Definitely lead with love.
You really can't do this job and do your best at it if you don't love your students first.
I really, truly believe that love is the key to teaching. It's just a part of it. You can't teach with taking love out of the equation.
My teachers let me know that they loved me. Even though I had all the love at home, but I understood by that point on that I wasn't only loved in the night ward, but I was loved at the school that I went to by my teacher.